Well, we're in the playoffs. No matter which way you look at it, we're in the playoffs. What's up, guys? Welcome to Philly Halftime. We're getting ready to play the Dallas Cowboys. And people are calling, Eagles fans are saying the Dallas Cowboys are stupid for playing them starters. The reason why the Dallas Cowboys are playing their starters and they want to win the game, if they have help and they move up another slot, they can win another home game. That's why they are trying. That's why they're playing their starters. Now, if the Eagles win and they have help, we actually can. If we move up, we can actually play the Cardinals instead of the Rams or the Tampa Bay. But would I take that chance? For a home game, I would take the chance. For just going against somebody else, I wouldn't. I would sit my guys. Jalen Hurts has a high ankle sprain still. Let him sit. Jordan Howard has that neck stinger. I would let him sit. Jason Kelce, everybody knows he's been working on his elbow, his knees. Let him sit. I would sit as many as people as possible. I know you can't sit everybody. I get that. Can't sit everybody and all, but I understand that. But Eagles fans, I would sit everybody as much as my starters I can to get ready for the playoffs. Now you all should be pumped. We're in the playoffs. Now we can find out what we have as a team. A lot of fans are like, keep Jalen Hurts for another year because you're not even ready to be in the playoffs. Well, we're in the playoffs. No matter which way you look at it, we're in the playoffs. So now, and you got a lot of people saying, well, you don't belong in the playoffs because you didn't beat nobody. Well, Dallas didn't beat nobody, really. I mean, but yeah, we look like garbage going against Washington. We look like garbage going against the Giants. And we start playing in the end of the third quarter to fourth quarter in these games. Okay, we ain't been looking good. But we need to find out what we have in as a team going in the playoffs. Now, you can find out if Jalen Hurts is going to be your franchise quarterback or not. You can find out if how your defense is. You can find out all your stuff. Now it's where the big boys play. You're in the playoffs. It's not luck. This is top of the line. Their defense is going to shut down your running game. Can Jalen Hurts beat a team with his arm? All the questions are going to start being answered. That's in my opinion. All these questions are going to have to be answered. Lost the chain of thought for a minute. Now, we're sitting there. We might have to play Tampa Bay. And I don't want to play Tampa Bay. I'd rather play the Rams. I'd rather play the Rams or I'd rather play the Cardinals. But I'd rather play the Rams. I don't want to play the Tampa Bay. Tom Brady has a bullseye around the Eagles. He's mad that we won the Super Bowl and he threw for over 500 yards. He has a bitter taste in his mouth about the Eagles. Well, Eagles fans are like, we almost won. What are you watching? We didn't almost beat the Tampa Bay. You can look at the score. Tampa Bay stopped playing after the first half of a football game. Tom Brady was like chill out, calm down. You don't believe me? Looking back at my videos, you had no chance of beating the Tampa Bay. People would just, you make these stats up, and here, I'll throw a stat out. No, it ain't what happened at the game. I don't like stats because you can make a stat look like anything that you want to make your argument. I don't like that. I mean, I can make a stat up and show you that Jalen Hurts is better than Don McNabb, Michael Vick, Randall Cunningham, Ron Jaworski, Steve Young. I can make all these stats come up, and I can make him a gold jacket. But it's not the truth. I don't like, but you can just always make a stat for your argument. Can't make stats up. You can't when you watch the game. You also got to believe what your eyes tell you too. So that's why I don't want Tom Brady. Keep me away from Tom Brady, but I think we could move on in the playoffs. Jalen Hurts as a quarterback is getting me to change my mind a little bit, but I got to see if he can beat somebody with his arm. Our running game is not going to be in the playoffs as powerful as people think it is, because they're going to stop. They're going to stop a lot of runs. These are playoff guys. Their defenses out there are good. But I'm super stoked to find out what we have in the team. I want domination. What I want. Now you got to give your hats off to Nick Sirianni. He turned this team totally around. In the beginning, he was trying to be pass happy. Said, "Oh, this ain't working. We got to go to a running thing." Now, I forget what game it was that we ran for 40. I think it was 45 times. And Jeffrey Lurie went in the locker room mad, and then he trashed Nick Sirianni. Stop running the ball as much. I don't like the running the ball a lot. I like passing. Now, if anybody, Eagles fan, know, Jeffrey Lurie's been on record saying he likes passing more than he likes running the ball. So this is one of the options that hurts Jalen Hurts. So it hurts Jalen Hurts a little bit if he's coming back next year. Gotta find out if he can beat a team with his arm. And yes, he's been doing better on his passing. He's been doing better on his reads. But he's been doing better on his reads. It's when the time comes, can he beat a team with his arm? Plain and simple. Jeffrey Lurie, Howie Roseman, they like passing the ball more than they like running the ball. They get more happy. Go watch when he was playing, when Don McNabb was playing. Jeffrey Lurie was pumping. Loves his fist pumping, likes those major yards. That's how Jeffrey Lurie rolls. Now everybody's saying, a lot of people think Jalen Hurts should be the man. A lot of people, yeah, and a lot of people are leaning to Jalen Hurts. Don't get me wrong. I'm starting to lean to Jalen Hurts. I need to see a little bit more. But if you're a playoff team and you're a quarterback away, do you go get a better quarterback that can chuck the ball down the field? That's the question. The riddle of all riddles. Tired of talking about the Jalen Hurts situation, but it is what it is. You got to find out what your defense is made out of. I mean, you got to be pretty stoked about your defense because I know there's not a lot of people saying it, but your defense has been holding, what was the last 5 games, 6 games, holding people under 17 points. I don't care who you're playing, but if you're holding people down for that much, then your defense is actually a great defense. And I'm not a Jonathan Gannon guy. I'm just not. I don't like that he don't blitz. But if he's keeping people down to 17, to 16, to 18 points, I'm good with that. I mean, you're supposed to win. Your offense is supposed to get down the field and score. It shouldn't take you 3/4 of a football game to start scoring. Nothing for nothing. It shouldn't take you 3/4 of a football game to start scoring points. I mean, that's my beef with it. I don't like when we do that. But it's time. Playoffs are here. I can't believe our playoffs are already here already. It's going to be super exciting. Who would you rather play in the playoffs? Would you rather play Tampa Bay, the Rams, or the Cardinals? I'm leaning towards, my picks would be the Cardinals, then the Rams. Let me know what you guys think. Comment below. All right, guys, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the rebound.